I've been brought up listening to Bob Marley and the Wailers, Beres Hammond,
Yeah.
so many cultural icons
Yeah.
in the game.
If I go through your phone right now, kind of vibration, what are the 5 artists that we must see on your phone?
LILA IKE
Ah.
is one person, Chronics as well, Anita Baker, maybe Beyonce.
Beyonce?
I've been seeing Beres, like for example, ooh, and with that big broad
Sure,
smile
sure.
and that sexy dress you wear, it's
Sure.
totally impossible
Hey.
for me. Such grounded roots like Lila, go to MASICKA and have a beautiful song like this. I'm for it. SHENSEEA, Jada Kingdom, went out all our vibes and so. Things keep breaking, but no matter what, we not give up. Ooh, seasons changing, and every day's another one.
Pelpa time protection.
All right, so welcome to Pelpa Time TV, and guess what? It's all about another program, Lifestyle. The name is Shannon Dale. But before we get into all the nitty-gritty and who I've got right beside me, guess what? You guess it yet? No? All right. I know you're seeing all this beautiful scenery behind me and beer things. It's all about a Philly base entertainment, bar and lounge and beer things. So if you need to find somewhere to kind of just chillax and relax and maybe watch your own sporting game, maybe some footballers, Chelsea, no? Okay, that's all right. Anyway, you support, it's okay, it's not a problem. But it's all about Philly base right here, Bayside, Portmore. Come check them out. Sure. Well, there you go. It's all about the good vibration lifestyle. And again, we've got a special guest right here just for you. So if you're at home, if you're up on the road, just hurry up on your phone, yeah, and just sit back, relax, and guess what? We're going to chit-chat and find out more about KAEDI PHILO. KAEDI, Wagwan, welcome.
Wagwan, Shannon, thank you for having me.
Sure. She pretty though. I know. But talk to me about it. Music for you. Where did all of this start? How did you grow up? Let's go through that.
So I was born in Bronx, New York.
Ah.
My parents are both Jamaican. My mommy's from Westmoreland. My daddy's from Hanover, two neighboring parishes. And daddy's a Rasta as well. So I feel like they've brought me up with the right upbringing in terms of music, how to carry myself, food. I've been very well loved and supported from a child. I'm blessed to say that. I've been brought up listening to Bob Marley and the Wailers, Beres Hammond, so many cultural icons in the game, both reggae and dancehall. And I found it as such a universal language, both them being Jamaican and the cultural significance that they have being Jamaicans and the impact that music has had on the world, and also just being proud of where I come from and where my parents come from. It was a blessing. Honestly.
But I mean, let's kind of go down to the nitty-gritty. I mean, you're born in the Bronx.
True.
I'm just
Bronx,
saying,
New York, yeah,
right?
man.
And in the Bronx, we know say the vibration is always rap. It's always hip-hop kind of vibration.
True.
What really, persuade you to say, yeah, I know I'm Jamaican and all, but I'm still going to focus on my reggae. Not even dancehall, but reggae.
Reggae, true. I think, I embrace all the genres. I think they all have something to offer, and it's a true reflection of how people are born and raised, and, that's how they put their upbringings on the map. But for me, reggae, I feel like my dad and my mom and all my family members, I feel like reggae has been such a cornerstone in how they bring themselves out of sadness, how they keep themselves up in gladness and gratitude. And I've always been raised to know that reggae is such a universal language in both expressing how you feel and just paying attention to the divine and the world around you. I've always been told that that is one of the best ways to express yourself and to, feel good.
Now, in your household, and I want to know, in your household, because in my household, I'm just going to tell you, them that drop some Garnet Silk, them that drop some, of course, Dennis Brown, some Marcia Griffiths.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Who was like the number one artist that either your father or your mother played that kind of say, you know something, that song, that artist, inspired me?
I feel like it was a whole bunch. The people that you've called a while ago definitely are amongst the top, because one thing, the reggae that was from the 90s and the early 2000s. Those really like solidified my love for music as well. But I think that Bob Marley and Beres Hammond are like top two for sure. Marcia Griffiths as well, because as a woman in the reggae industry, she was able to cement herself and be such a strong household name for so long as well. So I listened to her too. But yeah, I feel like Bob and Beres were
No,
reigning throughout the house.
with all of that, right? We've created the plot. Spoke about where it is that you came from. We spoke about the fact of the musical influence and also the family influence. But now we want to dive into that of your own music.
Yeah.
Now, your music, how do you see it? How is it that people see it? Walk me through when you decided that, yeah, I'm going to definitely get into this.
So I feel like reggae has, not reggae, but music in general has always been a part of me, even if like before I had pursued it professionally, it was a way for me to express myself, a way for me to, it's gotten me out of the toughest battles and stuck me through the highest of highs as well. So I think I was always singing in school choirs and church choirs. I'm always this loud alto in the choir section doing what she got to do to hold
So
the
you're
altos
the one that
down.
the voice have to stand out. No
Yeah,
matter
man.
if you sing with a group, you know, I'm like that too.
I'm sorry.
All if
What
me can't
can
sing
I
a
say?
Sure.
I had to do what I had to do. It was really on my heart, and if it was on my heart, I had to sing it. But I think once I got to high school, and there was a musical theater program that really helped me to kind of find my footing on stage and realize that when I'm on stage, I'm kind of a different person, but not even that, just my love for the sacredness of everything just comes to life, and it's something that I really uphold. So I was a part of anything musical theater, honestly, that I could get my hands on. I was a part of any a cappella groups too. There was an all-girls a cappella group that I quickly took by the reins. And I was also a part of this camp that was in Los Angeles called Acapella Academy for high schoolers that really cemented my love for acapella music, background vocal layering, but also music in general, because they were held by directors that were like had years in the game. So that helped me realize that music is tangible and not as far out the way as people may perceive it to be, you know?
Now, I hear you talk about the message and talk about the impact of how reggae operates.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of talk about a group that you're a part of. You know, Citizen
Yes,
Queens.
yes.
Or Citizen Queen, is it? Which
Citizen
one was it?
Queen. Yeah.
So let's talk about that group.
Yes,
What was that group like, and how well did it go?
Yeah. Citizen Queen, I'm still a part of it. We are working on some music and, you know, just taking the time out to let life do its thing and be ourselves as well. But it started in 2018. Our producers were just looking for singers who had a little bit of groove and, you know, knew a little bit of thing about music, not necessarily looking for women in general, but I think by the time we got to callbacks, they were like, there's so many talented women, let's just make it an all-female group. They held callbacks in both LA and New York. I went to the New York one, and like the day after, they had us all in a group chat and an email thread saying, hey, this is the group. We're gonna start some boot camps in a couple months, really work towards it. So I would fly out to Los Angeles for like a week and a half at a time, do these boot camps where we'll learn a song, record the video for the song, all in a week and a half. And then by the end of 2018, we debuted with some covers and had a cover, like a medley of the evolution of girl groups that really put us on the map, I think, on YouTube. It maybe has 25 million. There could be more. I have to check back. But that really propelled our journey. And then from then, we had transitioned more into original music, but still let the acapella light the way of what we do. And yeah, it's honestly been an incredible journey. There's been so many twists and turns, but it's something that I'm so grateful for because it's helped to cement how I sing and present myself in music and in general today.
So that has influenced your own type of music.
For sure.
So you have a song called Season Changing. Talk to me about that song.
Yes, so Seasons Changing came at a time where I am working with my uncle, Bubba, and Marsha. I'm working with my uncle Bubba and Fata Marshall. These are incredible producers and people who know music from, from the 90s until now. And I'm blessed to have Bobo be my uncle or my godfather. And I've been taking these trips back and forth between the States and Jamaica, kind of cementing myself in the culture and just, seeing family as well. And just learning more about life around me. It was at a time where life was a little sad, I wanted to find ways to, uplift myself and keep positive. And when I would think about the things that would give me joy, it would be taking a ride around Kingston with my uncle and my father and, having music blasting through the windows, whether it be my demos that I was working on at the time or the music that was blasting through the city. It was really just in general, a beautiful time that I wanted to emulate in a song. So I got to work with writing, showed Uncle Bello the song. My homie Shane had produced it, and it came at a perfect time. Uncle Bello had worked on the second verse, and before you know it, it became just a beautiful amalgamation of, our efforts.
No, the video, though. Talk to me
Yeah.
about that. Because it feels like it's a love letter kind of vibration.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Talk to me about
It's
that.
a love letter to Kingston. It's a love letter to Jamaica in general. It's a love letter to the ups and downs of life, whether it be through your own personal problems, love, whatever you may be going through, just knowing that it gets better. It has no choice but to get better. And just cementing that. I wanted to show the hills of Kingston, the life of Kingston, everything in between, because I think it's all beautiful to me. And I think, the viewers at home would agree, this is the land that we love.
Sure. Boast
and-
about it. That is right.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Look at what we're talking about.
Talk with your chest and bare things. Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, it just felt good to show Kingston in that way, and to continue to do my homework on Jamaica and, just say thank you to the culture that had raised me.
I like that. No, you talk about challenges, you talk about, the struggle and everything. When most of the music can be a struggle.
Yeah.
It can be
That
a
is true.
struggle. So we're going to be real with the people, a lifestyle.
Of
you know?
course, of
So
course.
how has that been for you? And the fact that people say, oh, but you have diaspora privilege. You come from LA, you come from Boston. Oh, you know about reggae. Come on, let's talk about that.
I am blessed to be around the people and the environments that I'm in to learn music. But as a woman, it's really hard to be a figure that people pay attention to and listen to. So you kind of have to fight a little bit to make your presence known and to just have a seat at the table in general. So I'm grateful for the people around me that see me and know my worth and also help fight with me to make sure that I'm heard. But it's also, I think, my voice and the gift that I have to offer is something that is undeniable. And it's something that I am proud of and hold true to my heart. So I feel like that, thankfully, has its way of breaking into people's hearts and minds, regardless of if they like it or not. And I'll continue to fight for myself, but I know that music will always lead the way, and the love for music will always lead the way too.
But do you think the fact that you're from the States, it gives you some form of easier ground to break into the market?
I feel like in some ways maybe, just in terms of the exposure that I've had, but not as much leverage as you think, honestly. It's still hard to, I think music is such a wild card sometimes, getting
But you never
performances.
know.
You really never know.
You might be in the studio and say, yeah, man, this is the it,
And the streets say
The
otherwise.
song
So
where you never thought was the hit is actually
is
the
the
hit.
hits. It's so random like that. So it's something that you just keep on having to strike the iron while it's hot, and take your chances regardless. But I think that music is something that I'll always take a chance on because it's where I feel the most at home. Despite the money and everything, it's of course good to have a little bit of money, but
course.
my love for music and life in general will always take precedent.
No, I like that. And I want to kind of understand where you get this motivation from. Because the truth is, it can be a Debbie Downer sometime. But where is it that this love and this motivation, yes, you have the family roots and connection, but where is it that this interpersonal love comes from?
I think it comes from how I feel personally when I come on stage. I'm always nervous before I step on any stage, whether big or small. But the moment that honestly, the moment that I start singing and I take the mic and relax into myself and realize that it's okay. No matter what, I give my all, and I know that I put my best foot forward. Yeah. That's all that I have to give. And I think about the connections that I make with people. Sometimes people really come, sometimes you have all our vibes and you have a good time, but also people sometimes need a message in their life, depending on what they're going through personally. So if my music just so happens to give you some sort of message of love and unity and just staying uplifted, then I've done my job.
No, I'm going to kind of twist up things now, right?
Okay.
We're going to talk about music still, but we're going to be talking about in terms of, if I go through your phone right now, kind of vibration, what are the 5 artists that we must see on your phone right now?
5 artists that you must see on my phone. That's a good question, because I listen to a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. I think LILA IKE is one person that I've been, her songs I've been rinsing on repeat as of late.
Yeah.
Chronics as well. Anita Baker is one of my all-time favorite R&B singers and singers, period. So that's 3. Who else? Honestly, Barris. A lot of Barris. Like, whenever I'm down, I feel like a lot of his songs are songs that I can turn to as anecdotes. And then I need one more person, huh? Let's see. Maybe Beyonce. I've been listening to a lot of Beyonce as of late. But just know that these aren't my top 5 necessarily. These are just the most recent in my rotation.
I love how you went there, because then I was going to ask you about your top 5. Right? But before we go there, so LILA dropped a song recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard it.
Yes.
With one of my favorite artists.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Sure.
yes. It's good.
What you thought about that?
Honestly, I loved it.
Out of 10, though.
I can't do that. You're putting me on a put me on a thing here. I don't know.
Never heard of it, so it's kind of weird when that happened.
That is
Nobody
true.
knew it was gonna happen.
That is true. That is true. But I also love that fusion, because I think reggae and dancehall are their own separate entities and genres. But I always love when there is a bridge. It also goes to show that, Jamaica, we are united and in more ways than one. And to be able to have someone with such grounded roots like LILA go to MASICKA and have a beautiful song like this, I'm for it. I'm all for fusion. I'm all for new frontiers of showing the diversity in which Jamaicans and musicians in general can bring. And yeah, it's a good song for when you just on the road, need a little.
It's a good little vibe.
Yeah.
It's a good little vibe.
Absolutely.
I was playing it coming here, so I understand. But what I want to know, before I even jump into your top 5, I want to know about the fusion with reggae, R&B, hip-hop, rap for you and your own style.
Yeah. So I feel like there'll be a time where I eventually combine all of those, because that's my ultimate goal, to combine it in a way that feels most like me. But right now I'm in an era of kind of doing it the old-fashioned way, and like whenever I'm doing the reggae, it's most likely with a band of people that come together in the studio and make the rhythm right in front of your face. So it's honestly a blessing to see everything unfold. And I'm born and raised in New York, but with Jamaican roots. So I think it's a good amalgamation of my environment. I'm a product of my environment. So I love the reggae, I love the dancehall, I love the hip hop, I love the R&B. It's what makes me me.
Yeah.
And it also what makes my approach to music and storytelling unique and colorful. I
love how you went there. So if anybody know, I'm a storyteller. I love them something, Right? So how important is the storytelling when you're crafting your own lyrics?
Yeah.
Why is that important?
It's super important. I love a story. I think sometimes it's good to hold our vibes and, just sing about anything, because you can make a song out of literally anything.
I mean, Clarks, for example.
Come on, I got that new Clarks, hey. But I think that the world needs more stories. whether it be about happiness, about strife, about your perspective to things, because I think we need more perspectives so that we can have a good, well-rounded truth, because everybody has their own truths.
Yes.
And the more you are forward about your truth, the more people are able to see your perspective of things and to see the bigger picture. Because everybody has their own little pieces of the grand perspective, which is life, per se. I always love a story because it helps to... There's always a lesson, whether or not that is intended. There's always a lesson to be learned. And I'm always here for lessons because I'm a student and life is a very big teacher. So yeah, I'm for it all.
I can kind of drop a wrench into the whole thing, you know,
Yeah, man.
because my problem is that nowadays the artists them just feel like say them just a sing about whatever them want to sing about without really having a concept or story behind it.
I feel
right?
you.
So I kind of want to understand in your own view, and you've explained that yes, it's important, but how do you then craft your story? If you listen to, say, a Barris and what he sings about, if you listen to even about Marley, you know, and how much he spoke about righteousness and upright movement and all of them,
Yeah.
it was always about a story. It was always about there being some change, some impact being created.
Yeah.
What about your music?
I feel like I follow suit in terms of the storytelling because, listen, I think in the ways in which the world is going right now, you need a bit more integrity and you need a little bit more truth. I think out of all of the songs that I listen to, me personally, I'm not going to talk about anybody else, but out of all the things that I listen to, the things that sit the most with me and make me feel and make me want to do something about what I feel is a story about change, about strife, about whatever you got to offer.
I mean, if you
always
talk about love, still make it be
still
creative. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And there's so many ways in which to talk about love. You don't necessarily have to be like, I'm so in love with you. What do I do? But like seeing Barris, like for example, ooh, and with that big broad smile and that sexy dress you wear, it's totally impossible for a man with that.
But that's some for already. Hear them voice here. Sure. All right.
You know, so there's so many descriptive and colorful and beautiful ways to talk about a situation. And I encourage anybody and everybody to tap into that and to just be more thoughtful about how descriptive you are about things, because it adds color to the world in which you're painting. And I always want to walk into a world, and that's always like with me too. I want to create a world that people feel that they can walk into and be right there with me, whether it's my story or another person's story, you know?
No, we're going to jump into your top 5. You never forget about that.
All right.
So, all right, we're going to make it a little easier.
Okay.
Right? So, your top 5 female, top 5 male.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be reggae or dancehall. It's just in general.
Singers, artists in general?
Yeah, DJs. Yeah, you name them.
Okay. For top 5 women, I'll say Anita Baker. And these are in no order.
No order.
No order.
No, we want it in order.
Hey, y'all not going to get me got.
We want it in order.
Oh,
May I give you my own, you know?
All right.
May I give you my own?
All right. Let's see. If we're going to do an order, I feel like you're going to get me in trouble. I can't do it. Let me try and formulate it, but okay.
All right.
Anita Baker is definitely one. Layla Hathaway is one. She's a beautiful, soulful R&B voice, and especially for me as an alto, I love those low voices that also tell stories. I think there's so much richness in that. Marsha Griffiths, of course, because that's the queen right there. How can I take that away?
True.
Who else? And then, I'm trying to rank them in my head right now, but I think Alicia Keys is an incredible storyteller.
True.
Who else? Did I say Sade?
No.
I don't think I said Sade. Sade is definitely on that list. Oh my God.
All right.
Is that 5?
That sounds like 5.
I think that's 5.
We got Alicia Keys,
Sade, Anita Baker. Marsha Griffiths and damn,
There was
who
somebody
else?
else.
Who
There was
else?
somebody else.
No, I'm forgetting. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see somebody new that I can put on there too. I'll put coffee.
Okay.
Honestly,
All right.
I'll
Okay.
put coffee.
All right.
And it's a very random list, but as a lover of music, period, my list is gonna be all over the place. But I think it's a combination of how they tell their stories, the way in which they carry themselves, like the delivery of the
Yeah.
stories, because I love the diversity in the music too. And yeah, you don't have to be an incredible singer necessarily, but once again, as long as you're a good storyteller and you have a character about you that's undeniable, that's good for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing wrong. So I said I'm going to give you my 5, right?
Uh-huh.
So, number 5, and we're talking about storytelling, right? Number 5, Tanya Stevens. Talking about storytelling.
Oh my God, you're right.
Not vocals, just storytelling.
Storytelling, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'd put Anita Baker. Yeah, right there, so. Marcia Griffiths.
Okay.
Yeah. Christina Aguilera.
Ooh.
I love Christina.
You better go
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she's so good. Yeah.
And then, of course, Whitney. There's no question.
Incredible.
I mean, who
An
else is there?
incredible voice. See, if we were to talk about singers who sang, definitely she's top 5. Oh my God. Her and Brandy and Celine Dion.
Brandy's really good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I want to know right now, female-wise, who are you listening to as Jamaican?
As Jamaicans. Yeah. Honestly, a whole bunch. I talked about LILA.
Yeah.
SHENSEEA, Jada Kingdom, went out all our vibes and so. But I'm blanking on her last name right now. I don't know why, but Naomi.
Naomi Cohen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see.
And she's good too.
She is.
More for pop.
Yeah.
But good.
For sure, but good. Who else am I listening to right now? I'm blanking on people because sometimes when you put people on the spot, all of a sudden the list goes out the window. But I promise they're there. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for now.
But with talking about all of this, and I purposely allowed us to kind of dive into, our top 5 kind of vibe. Female, we never touch a male them yet. But is there anybody that you're looking at to say, I'd love to collaborate with them, I'd love to work with this person because of how they operate, or just simply because of the talent that they have?
I'm honestly open to a lot of people, but I'd love to collaborate with LILA.
LILA.
I would love to collaborate with LILA. And then there's also a Jamaican artist by way of the United Kingdom named Mahalia, who has an incredible voice. And she's been collabing a lot with people too. I think she has something with MASICKA, if I'm not mistaken. But Mahalia, she's incredible. I love her. I feel like those would be incredible. Yeah.
But what is your main aim out of music? So it's something that you've been doing for a while. It's something that you obviously love. It's something that you've embedded all your life into.
Yeah.
But what is it that your hope is when people listen to your music, and also personally, what you hope to get from it?
I think back to like the first time that I had music in my bones, and I think of the way it makes me feel.
Yeah.
Music is one of those things that like I act like a fool whenever my favorite song comes on or something in general that hits the heart so deeply. So I hope for my music, my music lets people do the same. Like they feel so intensely about what it is going on, whether their love life or the ups and downs that life has to offer, period. And if it compels you to do something about it, something that elevates you and the people around you, I think that's really what I want. And just to touch the hearts of people who align with it.
I love that because you describe your sound as vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why was vulnerable? Because I wanted to connect to people?
Absolutely. Because, I'm not one to put my business out there and just talk out of nowhere about what's going on in my life. But I
Yeah.
think music is one of those things that breaks me down no matter how much I try to build a wall up. And it's the one place that I feel the most vulnerable and safe in my vulnerability, because it's one of those things that speaks to your soul. It's universal. People turn to music even if they don't know how to sing, even if they don't know, the most significant people in the world. They have like a library of songs of artists that they turn to in their times of need, in their times of upliftment, to help. It's like a soundtrack to their lives, and that's what I want my music to do. It's a soundtrack. Whether I'm happy, sad, or in between, my vulnerability will shine through, and you'll feel it.
I
Yeah,
love that.
it's undeniable.
No,
for
you've
sure.
been in Jamaica for a little bit. How long, roughly?
Um,
This time around, that is.
This time around, I'm here for a few weeks.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
Now you've been back and forth between Jamaica, New York, LA. How has, you would say, the Jamaican experience, bridging that gap that you say you want to do with your Jamaican family, and not just family, but also impacting Jamaica?
Yeah.
How has that influenced your own music and your own style?
I think the more I come to Jamaica, the more I am in love with it. Even with everything that's going on, I find myself in love with the way people carry about themselves in the midst of strife, in the midst of anything. Because one thing about Jamaica, like we said before, we look about with Talawa.
True,
So our pride carries through in everything that we do. And it's such a beautiful thing to see, because there's so many things stacked against you when you live here. Sometimes things that are beyond your control, whether it's financial struggles, business struggles, whatever the case may be. It is one of those things where you have no choice but to puff your chest and walk in a room like you are the light that is shining. You are the only light in there. And that's what I love too. It's a sort of pride and beauty that I've been raised on, even when I was in New York, because New Yorkers are that proud too, like.
Yeah, we have a lot in common.
You feel me? So the parallels are there. And the more that I see those parallels, the more that I am cemented in the fact that there are differences in how I was raised in New York in terms of my environment versus out here, but there's no difference in my pride, my love for life, my love for bringing light to anywhere and everywhere I go, and just in general, life I feel live no matter what. So, I carry that knowledge with me everywhere I go, and it's something sacred to me. And it makes me want to be more of a presence of that in the music too. No matter what I'm doing, if I'm having a song to just Ola vibes or whatever, but I always bring it back to the center of being proud of my heritage, where my parents come from, what I've been raised on, and it's really such a beautiful thing.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. You've
again.
been in Jamaica for a little bit. Back and forth. So you must have some favorite spots in Jamaica. Right? So give me
Not
the top
a
five.
lot.
You have to start at number 5.
The thing is, I don't have a top 5.
You have to give me your 5 favorite spots.
I don't have a top 5. I'm
All right,
sorry.
give me your 5 favorite spots. Not top 5. Since you want to run her from grading, but it's all
No,
right.
listen, man. I have to do a little bit more homework on the country, But
your favorite spots.
My
you
favorite
like to go
spots.
to. Yeah. When you just want to hold a vibe, you just want to relax.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Honestly, my friends put me onto Chilitos recently.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Nice little area.
Yeah.
I went through a bit of places last night actually that will be cemented as my favorite places to go to.
Nice.
Like in terms of catching live music. I don't remember the name of the place, but the band Raging Fire.
They were there?
Yeah, they had their own little get together last night, and I love live music, period. So wherever live music is at, I'm gonna be there. Trying to think as well. Place called My Mind Tuesdays, I think. It's just a place for dance hall and just, having a party and a good time. I gotta do a little bit more research on food per se. Honestly, Pun Top. Pun Top is where I've been eating a lot. My uncle Bello has been holding down the fort in terms of good eats, good food, good drinks, good energy, everything. Pun Top on 29 Westminster Road.
Yeah.
That's it has a beautiful view of the city, as well
nice.
as really good food, drinks. The people there are lovely. What else? What else? What else? What else? Devon House.
Okay,
Honestly,
cool,
it's just
cool.
cool, cute little areas. I don't necessarily need a very fancy, important vibe. If you have any, you should let me know.
I mean, we've got a few at name Portland. Oh, go on.
Okay, come on, come
Name
on.
over Ochi.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? All the places. But
Yeah.
the best one of the lot is, of course, right here, so at Fui Base.
Hey.
Remember, you know, so you can forward down here, so have a vibe and just relax. If you just want to have a drink, you can just have a drink. If you want to just get some jerk, something, you can do that too. We have everything over here, so Fui Base, Bayside, Portmore, or the Tingo. But I'm going to put you on the spot again. Yeah, I like doing that.
You
I
love
like
to
doing that.
do that to me. What's the question?
What I want to know, we talked about the top 5. Well, okay, not top 5. We spoke about the 5 female. Now we're going to talk about the 5
yes.
male.
Yes,
Top 5?
yes.
Top 5?
You love getting me in trouble, child. Okay, let's see. And just artist, period.
Artists. Yeah.
Bob Marley is
Uh-huh.
probably number 1. Just in terms of the impact. I've seen the impact that he's had on my father, too, in terms of the music that is played throughout the house. And just the messages of love. It's revolutionary. I went to the studio that he was recording at with the Wailers, and his house that is a museum in Kingston as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Off Hope Road, yeah. Yeah.
Off Hope Road, yes. that was a really cool place, honestly, because we were able to see his plaques and the studio that they recorded in, and you know where
He was unfortunately shot.
you know
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
honestly everything. I took everything in and just let it soak and marinate and just let that help to dictate my journey, because things are gonna be stacked against you, but no matter what, you gotta keep moving.
True.
No matter what. Barris Hammond, because of his storytelling. Buju Banton,
Sure.
because
Sure.
what? That is, when he's on stage, I see how he lights up my mom. Oh my goodness. Like, anytime he's mentioned, mommy's like, huh? Huh? You call me? Let's see, who else? Someone from the States, Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, I love his storytelling and just, he's so him in the way that he approaches music, especially nowadays. And it's definitely influenced me in just trying to be as me as possible, no matter what. That's 4. Let me give a good singer, like a good singer. Maybe Usher.
Usher?
Yeah. Special mention to Brian McKnight, but Usher for sure, because he's suave on the stage. And just his stage control, his presence, like when you go to his show, you are there for an experience. And the fact that he's still able to keep up with his dance moves and give you a good 8 count and still sing, it's incredible.
I'm just telling the man, you have to go to be security with your wife. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's true.
You have to be security.
That is very true. That is very true. You have to stand firm.
Oh man, one look and Usher take her away.
So make sure that your relationship with your girl is real tight. And then honestly, I know I named like 6, but Taurus Riley. Singing.
True.
Wow.
True.
I've been listening to a few of his songs as of recently, because I'm going out and coming in. Like the way that I love melodies. I love a good melody, and he's king of that. And just, once again, his stage presence, I saw him at, in New York. There was, I think it was Jerk Festival, Jerk Fest. And either that, or I think it was like an Irie Jam Festival in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And
With Bobby.
and he was one of the performers there. And I just saw the moment that he came out on stage, whole place shell, shell, shell. Like it was incredible.
That's right. You see Chicago Irie Jam, so I have to big up Bobby Clark and Cynthia Shea Clark, of course, the bosses for that.
Yes.
But for me,
Go
I'll
ahead.
agree. I'll agree with your list. I don't want to change up the list, but I'm gonna put one person in there.
Do it.
One dega person, and this person have it in the top 5, and that's Romain Virgo. Just saying.
And
I'm
you're
just saying.
so correct.
I'm just saying.
You're so correct. I just saw him do
An excellent performer.
yeah. There's a DJ called DJ AG online.
Yes.
He does
He's
all
from
these.
UK.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he did one in Kingston, and I
Yes.
saw that he was on there. I was like, first of all, what is DJ AG doing here? Second of all, how he get Romain Virgo on there?
But did you even see the fact that he had Barris and Marcia?
Yes.
Listen to me.
I'm saying, like, the outreach is significant. Big up to
Yeah.
him too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you're so correct. Romain is definitely on that list. For
Whoa.
sure.
Now, finally, we want to talk about your music going forward now. What can people expect from you?
Yeah, you're gonna expect more music, a project for sure.
When you say a project, I'm kind of fast. It's going to be an album?
You know, there's so many songs in the vault. I can do an EP or I can do an album.
Sweet. I like that. I like that.
And I'm still working. I'm still working. So it's just whatever takes wind. I'm gonna do maybe a couple more singles as well.
Yeah.
I have some lovers rock tunes. I have a dance hall tune where I'm kind of in like my sing J mood, surprising myself in a lot of ways. And
Some
I'm
fast,
really,
more earpiece of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might.
Sure.
Let's see. What do I have? Like right now,
Just a little piece. Just a little toops. You not get them too much, Because I want them
Let's see.
bites. So we not get them too much.
True.
Yeah.
From when we was a little pitney in a New York, a concrete jungle, but me have clean heart. Mommy raised me in the books, so me raised smart.
Sure.
And daddy told me that the truth I seek is in my heart, so I'm pensive. Intentional and not I'm always tested by the elements and skeptics with questions. So bring your methods, I know all of your weapons. And I'm telling you from now that it won't work, yeah. It won't whatever hard you try. All right.
Sure.
A little bit.
Listen to me, now,
A
man.
little bit of stuff.
Sure.
A little bit.
So, in a nutshell, you're saying that we will get some more singles, but we
Yes.
also gonna get maybe an EP or an album, right?
Maybe both.
Oh.
Maybe both.
Okay,
Maybe
all
both.
right,
We'll
all
see. But there's a lot of stuff in the vault. I think it's a good problem because I have a lot of good songs. It's just a matter of how to package them and which songs belong in what project. But
But earlier,
Yeah.
you also told me that you're stepping into the production kind of field,
Yeah.
that kind of background.
Yeah.
How is
I'm
that
a-
going?
I'm going to see if I can flex my muscle a little bit more. But as of right now, a lot of the rhythms have been constructed by beautiful, like great musicians that have worked so hard to make the rhythms.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of letting them take the reign. And then the more that I feel confident in my craft, I step up and, I show them what I can do.
Now, anywhere that people can see you perform soon? Is that happening? So we can know?
Soon. I'm confirming some shows, but as soon as I know
Locally
them, I'll
or
let you.
internationally?
Both.
Wow,
Both.
sweet. Love that.
But yeah, nothing confirmed yet, but as soon as I know, I'll let you know. But you can follow me to stay tuned on KAEDI PHILO on all social platforms. That's KAEDI dot PHILO. And on Twitter, it's KD PHILO. Either or, that'll be me. You can see me, follow me, and I'll keep you updated.
Well, there you go. It's all about KAEDI PHILO. She'll give you all the details. I'll give her a little jobs, a little tips, or something named dancehall. You never know she could have done dancehall, don't it? You thought it was reggae. I bet. But it's all about Pelpa Time TV. And the name is Shannon Dale, and this was indeed Lifestyle. Catch you another time.
I care the feel of this. I saw it go. Big up Pelpa Time TV. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Yeah. Seasons changing. Oh, no. Looking for a pick-me-up, I'm feeling down. Take me for a ride around Kingston town. Blast the music high with the windows down. I need me a reminder to smile and that we can make it. Yeah, 'cause we're far from basic. Yeah, this been dangerous, but I know we can face it. So if your head is hanging low, just say you're still alive, my love. Don't throw all your cards on the table yet. It gets worse before it gets better. We've been down in the gutter, the mountaintops, the next step. Seasons changing, and every day's another one. Ooh, things keep breaking, but no matter what, when I give up. Ooh, seasons changing, and every day's another one. Ooh, things keep breaking, but every day we persevere. Now, ooh, take a look at what's come around the corner. Broken dreams and built up trauma. Ground yourself and be resilient, and never let it lead to your detriment. I know you want things smooth, but it's always bumpy at the crossroads. All those problems are solutions in work clothes. Now there's wisdom in what the old folks say, and where there's a will, we've got to find a way. So remember, you're still alive, my love. Don't throw all your cards on the table, yeah. It gets worse before it gets better. We've been down in the gutter, the mountaintops, the next step. Oh, yeah, and every day's another one. Ooh, things keep breaking, but no matter what, when I give up. Ooh, seasons changing, and every day's another one. Good God Almighty, things keep breaking, but every day we persevere. Oh yeah. So now we're singing. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody at home singing, oh, 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 oh. If you hear me, help me sing it out, oh, 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 ooh, oh, 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 oh.
Pelpa Time Production. Big up to all of my viewers all over the world. You don't know. Big up to all who lock into Pelpa Time TV over the years. You don't know. Link with and you get your music video shoot, direct and edit. Your wedding, your funeral, party, stage show, photo shoot, you name it. So just check the information on the screen and lock in to Pelpa Time TV Production. Big up on yourself.
Pelpa TV!
Pelpa Time! Pelpa Time! Room! Pelpa Time Production.
Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time Production. Pelpa TV.
For Pelpa Time.
It's a Pelpa Time, you know it's that time.
Pelpa Time TV.
I'm governor representing of Pelpa Time, you know.
Pelpa Time, you know what the thing tough?
I when I say Pelpa Time, I'm more like more.
Can't mix up Pelpa Time thing with no coffee. Yeah, man, a Pelpa Time, and I represent for you. See with Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time right now.
Oh, Pelpa Time, I want to them.
Pelpa Time TV. Pelpa Time. Down for Pelpa Time Productions. Pelpa Time Production. It does
Present for Pelpa TV.
Pelpa Time TV. Pelpa Time. Yeah, let them get the belt on time, you know.
It's all about Pelpa Time. Keep it locked.
Come represent for Pelpa, be a badness. Pelpa TV, our TV.
It's Pelpa Time TV. Cross.
Pelpa Time Protection.